Hey there everyone, welcome back to this Pokemon Snap playthrough that's not a playthrough. My name's Andy, the Uncommentator, and this is episode number 35 of this series, the focus of which is going to be Grimer. So you can see there on the screen, the current Grimer picture that I've got is at a score of 4,300, which is broken down by a size of 1,000 and a pose of 1,150, which of course gets doubled. Now that is a perfect Grimer, so I'll try and replicate that the best I can. That's the highest score you can get for Grimer. But before we do that, of course, we need to read the POSG entry for this poison Pokemon, and it reads as follows. The grassy nooks on your left are home to several Grimer. If you photograph these two, a third appears in the entrance to the next cavern, where the three Bulbasaur live. You can get a great shot of this one as you fly by. There is also a fourth Grimer straight across from the third Grimer. So, there is a tiny little bit of setup involved here. But this should hopefully be nice and easy. Then again, I thought that about the Dodo episode, and I thought about the Magneton one as well, and that turned out not to be the case. So these next two, Grimer and Muk, very similar in terms of what you need to do. Okay, let's go to the cave. I had to think what I was doing then. Yeah, let's go to the cave and get Grimer. Oh dear me! Now are we going to go back to the theme that we had going earlier on in the series, where the pre-evolution was harder to get than the late evolution? Let's see. Right, so the Grimers that the guide's referring to are these two here. So this is the one we're interested in. So we get that shot there when it says Grimer on the bottom of the screen. We don't need to take a picture of that one, so I'm not going to bother. In fact, yeah, screw it, why not? Let's do that. So now if we shimmer up over this ledge here, the Grimer magically appears here. Now what you need to do is hit it with a pester ball and get it while it's sort of flailing its arms about. And saying Grimer, right. The other Grimer is over there, and obviously we can't get close enough to that one. So that was the Grimer that we got with the second Grimer that we took, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Anyway, move on. Let's see what those Grimers are like. Now, unfortunately, we've only got so many attempts to get this, because if you throw it with if you keep pelting it with pester balls, it will evolve into Muk, and obviously we don't want that to happen at this point. So, the best one we've got here. Let's have a look at the one I've currently got. Yeah, that's a little bit bigger. Even though you can't see it, that's probably going to be the best shot we've got. So let's submit that one. I'm tempted to. I'm really holding back from saying it doesn't matter if it's facing the camera or not, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I think for this one it doesn't. I am confident it doesn't. Okay, let's see. This may be a one and done. I'm hoping it is, but it's difficult to tell, isn't it? Really. Hey, there we go. Right, 1,000 size. Now No, he's not going to mark us down for the pose. That's good. Hey, there we go. Yeah, it's right in the middle of the frame. So there we go, a one and done. Now, I'll keep the one on the left because you can actually see it. So how he's deduced the pose and the sizing to some extent as well from that on the right. I don't know, given the fact you can hardly see the thing. But yeah, well there we go, a one and done. So it doesn't really matter if it's, as I said, it doesn't matter if it's facing the camera. I suppose with a little bit of luck, it'll turn round and you'll get a nicer photo than the one I just got there. But you can see the one that was saying in the report. So there we go, that was Grimer. A nice, easy, quick episode. Sub 5 minutes potentially, so we'll quickly go back to the report. We'll try and make it a sub 5 minute episode by not rabbiting on too long. But we'll do the usual sign off. So yep, nice and easy. So just take the first Grimer on the left, and then that Grimer will appear on the ledge, hit it with a pester ball, and get it while it's flailing its arms and saying Grimer. So yeah, that's Grimer. So if you did enjoy this episode, then please like and share the video. You can also leave a comment on the video should you choose to do that. While you're on YouTube, if you head over to the channel, The Uncommentator, you'll find the rest of the videos in this playlist, most of which are a lot longer than this one, and contain a lot more pain. But yeah, if you want to go and check that out, then please do. You can also check out some of the other games I've played through from various consoles, N64, PS2, PS1, Sega Mega Drive, and a little bit of cheeky SNES. But join me next time, we're going to be moving on to Grimer's evolution, which is of course Muk. But until we get to that point, for now from me, it is sayonara.